around the castle. Sky and lake alike turned periwinkle blue, and flowers large as cabbages burst into blooms in the greenhouses. But with no Hagrid visible from the castle windows, striding the ground with Hagrid at his heels, singing "Look Right" to Harry. No better, in fact, than the inside of the castle, which is where things were so horribly wrong. Harry had tried to visit Hermione, but visitors were now barred from the hospital. We're taking no more chances, Madame Pomfrey told them servilely through a crack in the hospital door. No, I'm sorry. There's a chance that the attacker might come to visit these people off. With Dumbledore gone, fear had spread as never before, as the sun warming the castle seemed to stop at the boiling window. The thing that I want to know in this book is that I think this book is really good, but I want to know where Dumbledore went. Because some people feel curious. They don't know. With Dumbledore gone, fear had spread as known before. This barely face to see in the school that didn't look worried and tense. And any laughter that ran through the corridor all sounded shrill and unnatural, and quickly stifled. Hagrid's hint about the spiders far easier to understand. The trouble was, there didn't seem to be a single spider left in the castle to follow. The trouble was, Harry looked everywhere he went, helped rather reluctantly by one. That happened, of course, by the fact that they went alone, allowed to wander off on their own. But had to move around the castle in a pack without the articles door. Most of their fellow students seemed glad that they were shepherded from class to class by teachers. But Harry found it very irksome. One person, however, seemed to have been fully enjoying the atmosphere of succession. Draco Malfoy was chatting around the school until he just been appointed head boy. I didn't realize what he thought about until the person that's about a fortnight after Dumbledore Hagrid had left. Sitting right behind Malfoy, Harry had heard him gloating to having gone. I always thought Father would be the one who got rid of Dumbledore, he said. I told you, Dumbledore's the worst headmaster the school's ever had. Maybe you might go audition headmaster now. Someone won't want go to the chamber secret closed. Professor McGonagall won't last long. Long filling end. So Snape swept past, but no comment about Hermione's empty seat and cauldron. Now, Snape swept past Harry, making no comment about Hermione's empty seat and cauldron. Sir, said Malfoy loudly, why don't you apply for the headmaster's job? Now, Malfoy. Snape, though he couldn't suppress a thin lip smile. Professor Dumbledore had only been suspended by the governors. I guess he'll be back with us soon enough. Yeah, what? Said Malfoy, smirking. I expect you have father's vote, sir, if you apply for the job. I'll tell father you're the best teacher here, sir. Snape smirked as he swept off under the dungeon, fortunately not spotting Seamus Finnegan pretending to vomit into his cauldron. I hope I quite hope. Yeah, right. I'm quite surprised Mudbloods haven't all packed their bags yet by now, said Malfoy. Bet you 5 galleons. The next one dies. Pity wouldn't go down. The bell rang at the moment, which is lucky. Malfoy's last words. Ron had leaped off the stool and in the scramble to collect the book bag, its attempts to reach Malfoy went unnoticed. Let me at him. Ron growled. Hurry up, I've got to take you all to herbology, spoke Snape over the class's heads, and off they went, crocodile fashion, with Harry and Ron and Dean bringing up the rear. Ron was still trying to get loose. It was only safe to let go him when Snape had seen him out of the castle and they were making their house across the vegetable patch towards the greenhouses. Her biology class was very subdued. Professor Sparks set him all working to pruning the Absian shovel figs. Harry wanted to tip an armor of withered stalks on to the company and found himself face to face with Ernie Macmillan. And took a big breath and said, "Vote for me." I just want to say, Harry, I'm sorry I ever suspected you. I know you never attacked Hermione Granger, and I apologise for all the stuff I said. We're in the same boat, so now, well, he held up a pretty frown. And Harry shook it. Ernie and her friend Hannah came to work at the same sure village as Harry and Ron. That Malfoy character, said Nani. He seemed very proud about this, didn't he? You know, I think you might be slim higher. That's very clever of you. Do you think it's Malfoy, Harry? I asked. No. Harry spotted something that made Harry hit over the hands with pruning shield. Oh yeah, said Harry. I'm trying and failing to look free, but we can't follow them now. Harry and Hannah were listening curiously. I'll have to use the invisibility cloak again. We can take things with us. Right, aren't there supposed to be werewolves in the forest? We're trying not to answer that question, Harry said. They're good things too. The centaurs are alright and the unicorns. Harry had never been into the Forbidden Forest before. Harry had only entered it once and hoped to never do so again. Lockhart bounded into the room and the class stared at him. Every teacher was looking grim than usual, but Lockhart appeared nice. Shot the boy. Come in now, why are all these long faces? People sought exasperated looks, but nobody answered. Oh, you people realise, said Lockhart slowly. Okay, you're a bit dim. The danger has the culprit had been taken away. We weren't there, remember, Harry muttered. But Harry's disgusting chin that he'd always thought Hagrid was no good. His confidence that the whole business was now at an end irritated Harry so much that he wanted that he yearned to feel getting with girls right into Lockhart's stupid face. Then, instead, he contented himself with scrawling a note to Ron. Let's do it tonight. Ron read the message, swallowed hard and looked sideways. The empty seat usually filled by Hermione. The sight seemed to stiffen his resolve, and he nodded. I won't get your visibility cloak out of his trunk right after them and spent the evening sitting on it, waiting for the room to be clear. Fred and George challenged Harry and Ron to figure of exploding snap. And Hermione sat watching them, very subdued. In Harry's usual chair, trying to finish. Harry and Ron kept losing on purpose, trying to finish the games quickly. But even so, it was well past midnight when Jordan and Ginny finally went to bed. We might get to the forest and there's nothing to follow. The spiders might not have got there at all. Okay, so Harry left it in quick invisibility cloak on the table. There will be no need for it in the pitch dark forest. Come on, Fang, we're going to a walk, said Harry, patting his leg. And Harry bounded happily out of the forest behind them, dashed to the edge of the forest and lifted his leg against a large sycamore tree. Lumos and a tiny light appeared at the end of it, just enough to watch the pine. I like mine too, but you know it probably. Okay, one side. I'm ready. Let's go. Then something wet touched his hand. And he jumped backwards, but it was only Fang's nose. We've come, what do you reckon? We've come this far. They couldn't move very quickly now. There were tree roots and stumps in their way, barely visible in the near blackness. Harry could feel Fang's hot breath on his hand. More than once, they had to stop, so that Harry could crouch down and find the spiders in the one light. They walked through what seemed to be half tissue, half at least half an hour. They were snagging on slow slung branches and brambles. After a while, they noticed that the ground seemed to be sloping downwards, though the trees were as thick as ever. Then, Fang suddenly let loose a great echoing bar. What? Something moving there, Harry breathed. Something there. They listened. Some distance. They listened. Oh no, said one. Oh no, oh no, oh. Shut up, said Harry frantically. I hear you. Hear me? Said one in an unnaturally high voice. It's already heard Fang. What do you think? Probably getting ready with the pants. You think it's gone? Don't know. Harry, one shouted. The voice break more relief. Harry, it's our car. What? Come on. Harry blundered after Ron around the light, stumbling and tripping. And a moment later, they'd emerged into a clearing. Mr. Weasley's car was standing empty in the middle of a circle of thick trees under a roof of 10 branches, its headlamps ablaze. We moved slowly towards him, exactly like a large turquoise dog greeting its owner. Look, the forest turned it wild, and if Fang didn't seem at all keen on it. He kept close slowing down again, and we stuck him one back in his robe. We thought it's going to attack us, said Ron. We've lost trail. Simon, let's go and find them. You didn't have time to turn them around. There's a long, loud clicking noise. Suddenly he felt something long and hairy seize him around the middle and lift him off the ground so that he was hanging face down, juggling, terrified. He heard more clicking and saw Ron's legs leave the ground too. The end. No. This is all for today. Bye bye.